Hello, I am Jack Mezirow. I was born in 1927. I'm an American sociologist, and I'm currently teaching at Columbia University, where I founded the Adult Education Guided Intensive Study doctoral program. Next, a little about me and my education and my accomplishments. I received my bachelor's and master's degree in social sciences and education from the University of Minnesota. I also received my doctorate and education in adult education from the UCLA. And some of my accomplishments would be the publishing of my books, Learning as Transformation, Critical Perspectives on a Theory of Progress, and Transformative Dimensions of Adult Learning. Next, I'm going to tell you a little about what transformative learning is. My theory states that there are 4 domains of learning. The first one is refining or elaborating existing frames of reference. The second one is learning new frames of reference. Third is transforming habits of mind. And the fourth one is transforming points of view. A little more about transformative learning. Transformative learning goes beyond simple knowledge or basic cognitive ability. It requires humans to ignore the ideas of the world that they already had based on life experiences in order to discover how we know what we know. An example of that is how we know how to eat with a fork, or how we know to stop at stoplights and stop at stop signs. Instead of just learning material, we should be actively engaged and reflective of the learning process, and question assumptions, expectations, and context to achieve new perspectives and deeper understanding. There are 2 domains of learning. The first one is instrumental learning, learning to control and manipulate the environment or other people, and communicative learning, learning what others mean when they communicate with you. It is important to be mindful of their feelings, beliefs, and critically reflective of their assumptions and intent. Transformative learning is about making personal understanding of beliefs in order to justify them and gain satisfaction about how we perceive others and the environment. We're talking about how this relates to educational psychology in chapter 3. When we talked about social and moral development, we learned about theory of mind. When children gain understanding that other people have their own minds, thoughts, and perceptions. This allows children to develop the perspective-taking ability, understanding that others have different experiences than we do, which is critical to communicative learning. This also relates to Psych in Chapter 8, the 3 types of cognitive load. There's intrinsic, which resources required by tasks; extraneous, resources required to process stimuli regardless of text; germane, which is deep processing of information related to task, applying prior knowledge to a new task or problem. The germane cognitive load is ideal for transformative learning. And lastly, Chapter 8 with perception. Perception is the process of detecting stimuli and assigning meaning to it, or interpreting sensory information. The 2 types are bottom-up and top-down. Bottom-up is perceiving based on noticing separate features and assembling them into patterns. Top-down is making sense of info by using context of what we already know about situation. Transformative learning uses top-down perception by using context of what we know about other people's experiences and beliefs to create or redefine schemas. And that is all.